This video is sponsored by Skillshare. And this is the meat we're going to be using for today's cook. It is two beautiful Wagyu tri-tips marbling score 9. As you can see, this is as good as it gets. The marbling of this cut is phenomenal. However, when I got it, it did not look anything like this. As you can see, the gray color is oxidation. That is 100% normal. If your meat does not oxidize, you should be worried because it is a natural process. So I went ahead and started to trim it. A good sharp knife is a requirement. I went nice and slow to minimize waste. Mainly what I was looking for is to remove all of the external fat, because as you know, good quality meat is all about the intramuscular fat, not the one outside. And once I was done with all of my trimming, I was left with two beautiful pieces. In case you are wondering about the trimming, this is what I was left with. You can cook this up and make incredible Philly cheesesteak. You can also render all the fat and make Wagyu tallow with it. Never let any of this go to waste. What you see here is me adding a good amount of salt into these pieces. You want to make sure that you season it well, but most importantly, we want that salt to penetrate deeply into the meat. That does not only make the meat more flavorful, but also more tender. That is, if you use the method called dry brine. For thick cuts of meat like this is a must. Here's a quick explanation. The first thing the salt is going to do is extract moisture from the meat. Then it's going to become like a wet salty brine. Once that's done, the meat will reabsorb it into itself, making it seasoned all the way through. And the only thing we have to do is to throw salt on it and let it rest on our refrigerator overnight. After 24 hours, my dry brining was done. As you can see, that red color is a sign that the salt penetrated deeply into the meat. And if you take a closer look, you will notice that where fat is, it did not penetrate. That is 100% normal and expected. Now, since I have two of them, I'm going to be doing an experiment. One of them we're going to be smoking, and it's going to be this one right here. So I only threw in freshly ground black pepper and garlic powder. To cook it, I really want to nail the temperature. And for that, I'm going to be using my wireless thermometer. I'm looking for an internal temperature of 135 degrees Fahrenheit. But now that it's fully ready, the next thing to do is to throw it in our smoker. I set mine at 250 degrees Fahrenheit. I'd let it smoke for about 1 hour, because once that was reached, it was time for me to put a crust on it. And for that, I used my flamethrower. It is one of the best ways to put a crust. It's nice and quick, and most importantly, this thing is fun. I'm talking about a lot of fun. It's almost like painting with fire. But once I was happy with the crust, this is what I was left with. That, my friends, is a smoked Wagyu tri-tip. The only thing left to do now is to slice it open and see what we got. And as I did, oh wow, juicy to the max. Exactly what we were looking for. Absolutely perfection. If you take a closer look, you can even see a little bit of smoke ring on it. I'm telling you right now, this is gonna be good. Real good. This is a perfectly cooked tri-tip. And I think the only thing that is missing is a good side dish to go along with it. And I have the perfect one. Even though this looks like a regular mashed potato, it is not. I don't know if I'm the first one making this, but man, let me tell you something. I think I am. And that's because I got a secret ingredient. And this one I had to take it from my backyard. These are Tahitian coconuts. Now, if you never opened a coconut before, let me give you some pointers. You gotta take off the cap. That is very easy, especially if you use this tool. Go right underneath it and it should pop out just like this. Then using that same exact tool, I just go straight in. Twist it a little bit and it all comes out, making a perfect hole. Now that is how I like to remove the coconut water. And man, this thing had quite a bit. And I'm telling you, this coconut water is delicious. Quite sweet and a very unique flavor. But if you are unable to find Tahitian coconut, you can use any other. For the potatoes, I'm using Yukon Gold. These to me taste fantastic. I like to start by peeling them first. Then I cut them into 1-inch chunk and let them boil until they were fully cooked. Once that was done, I went ahead and used a smasher and smashed them up. As they were still hot, I threw in some butter, cream cheese, whole milk, and coconut water. Mix it well because your special mashed potato is almost done. The only thing left to do is to add a good amount of chives and salt for seasoning, mix it well, and your mashed potatoes is done. And they should pair up perfectly with the tri-tip. Talking about that, remember we still have one left, and that one we're going to be using the grill. I gave it the same exact treatment with the seasoning. A good amount of freshly ground black pepper and garlic powder. That is the best way to season meat like this. But now that we got it fully seasoned, the next thing to do is to grill it. And for that, I'm first going to be putting a beautiful sear. Once that's done, I'll be cooking in indirect heat until I reach an internal temperature of 135 degrees Fahrenheit. And for that, I'll be using my wireless thermometer. So now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to grill it. So let's do it. Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online community with thousands of inspiring classes. And when I say thousand, I mean it. Film, photography, music, animation, business, lifestyle, and many more. You can get lost in creativity, and yes, they also have a ton of cooking classes as well. You see, Skillshare is specifically curated for learning. There are no ads, and there are always new premium classes so that you can develop existing interests or explore new skills. Like this class I just started today, YouTube Success, Script, Shoot, and Edit with MKBHD. Yep, that right there is Marcus Brownlee. He is one of the top YouTube creators. And it's awesome to get an insight on how he develops his amazing videos from start to finish. When you join, you can try one of Skillshare live classes, and you can experience real-time inspiration as you connect with popular teachers while watching and working with other members. With a Skillshare membership, you can connect with the support of fellow creatives and enter a community of encouragement, education, and inspiration. The first 1,000 of my subscribers who click on the link on the description will get a 1 month free of Skillshare membership so that you can start exploring your creativity. Thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video, but now let's get right back to it. All right, everybody, here we have our beautiful tri-tip today, Mama.
Looking good.
Hi, Mama. So we have this one and this one. They're slightly different from each other. I want your honest opinion on which one you like best.
Okay.
First one. Cheers, everybody.
This is not a regular tri-tip. On the first bite, I can tell you not the first regular tri-tip.
Wow, it's an explosion of juice. That is crazy, everybody.
I'm trying to recover myself over here. I was expecting something a little bit drier, you know, tasted, but a little drier. The more I chew, the more juices come out.
These are the type of beef that you don't want to swallow. You just want to keep chewing it, because the more you chew, the more juices it produces. It is an incredible taste.
What is this? This is extremely fatty. This is not a regular tri-tip.
That's right, Mama. That was a bad one, Mama. It is a Wagyu Marbling score 9. To be honest, 9 plus.
9 plus.
How do you like that one, Mom?
Now that you say that, I see the vein of fat over here.
The fatness, huh?
The fatness. This is good.
Do you feel anything different at all, Mama, besides the fattiness of goodness?
This is smoking.
Ah, Mama, got it. Exactly. It is smoked. It has a nice smoky flavor, but not overpowering. Just a nice, beautiful smoke flavor. How do you like it?
Just a little hint on top of it. Like, you know how people like to use the fedora hat to look cool?
Yeah.
The smoke hat just to taste cool.
Just a little smoky touch. It was just an hour.
That's
and then in the end, I gave a nice flamethrower in the end to give this little nice little crust. How do you like it, Mama?
Wow, it's amazing.
You ate all of it already.
Yeah, it's amazing. And like I said, it's just a little hint of smoke.
Yeah.
I want to try that now to cut a little bit of the fatness.
The fat.
This is fat.
Try this mashed potato, Mama. Now, this mashed potato here is very different. Something I've never tried before. I'm curious to find out how you like it. Go for it.
Right.
You tell me.
There is something different.
There is something different.
It's not like extremely different, but it's like a little bit sweet.
Yes? Can you tell the flavor? You can tell. Come on, Mama.
I can't put my finger on it.
I already know what it tastes like, everybody, because I had to try it for seasoning. And I'll tell you right now, you cannot tell? How do you like it? Do you enjoy it?
It's really good.
I think this is one of the best mashed potatoes I ever made.
It's really good.
The flavor is right towards the end of your palate. As soon as you take a bite, there's coconut milk in there, Mama.
Yes, now that you say that, I can taste it.
And it's super fluffy. You know, sometimes when you have a mashed potato that is like a big lump, this one is like just fluffy in the end. It does something, everybody. I cannot give you an explanation what exactly it does besides adding a little bit of flavor. It does something to the mashed potato. Definitely recommend the coconut water.
I have to try this at home now.
I know.
Good.
It's awesome. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, I'm ready for the second one. You ready?
Let's do this.
All right, let's go. This one, by the way, it's also Wagyu, so you don't have a heart attack like last time. All right. But at the same time, we're going to find out which one you like better. Second one. Cheers, everybody. Oh boy, that one hit the right spot right here. That one just went like this. It turned on the key to my heart. That was so cheesy. Cheesy sometimes is good.
That was good.
Huh?
That one is good.
I feel that, you know,
Charcoaly taste.
yes, Mama. Mama got it. You feel that charcoal flavor, everybody.
Wow.
It is absolutely phenomenal. Mama Zing, which one do you like better?
I picked this one.
You picked the smoke one, Mama?
I picked the smoke one. I want more of the smoky,
Mama picked the smoke
goodness.
one. To go against Mama, I'll pick the grilled one. This is one of those things, like Angel always say. By the way, Angel is not here. They're having a great time in the Keys.
So they lost my game.
If you don't know what you're gonna do the smoky one.
No, do the grill one.
Do the
all right?
smoky one.
No, the grill one's better. Anyway, guys, these are the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything's always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. You good, Mama?
I mean, have it.